Hi, Grace family. A very warm and happy 12th day of Christmas to each of you. We're going to be talking more about these things on Sunday, but I wanted to give you a quick heads up beforehand about two things that I believe the Lord has brought into the life of our congregation. The first is this. For the next several months, I am inviting this congregation into a time of learning, prayer, and discernment concerning women in ministry leadership, and specifically with respect to the role of pastor or the role of priest, to use our new Anglican terminology. And the question that we will be entertaining is this: can and should women be set aside and ordained to the role of pastor or the role of priest? Now, I don't need to tell you this is a critical question for the life and mission of our church, but it's also not an easy question to answer. It's a very complex question. There are many things to learn. There are many scriptures to be dug into. It's also a very emotionally charged question for all kinds of reasons. And one of the ways that we want to equip the congregation during this time is we are beginning an adult Christian formation class this Sunday that will address this issue. Myself, Drew, Jamie, and Nelson will be sharing in the teaching of that class. And I would encourage you to come to that class. And the class is about that question of women in ministry leadership, but it's really bigger than that. It's a class about how do we read the scriptures and read them well and faithfully. In addition to this class, we'll be having small group gatherings, we'll be having prayer times, and a wide number of things to help this congregation through this time well and faithfully and in a healthy manner. And speaking of prayer, the second thing that I wanted to let you know about is that we are setting aside a regular time on Sunday mornings. So every Sunday morning that we have Christian Formation Hour, the first 3 Sundays of the month, for prayer. We're going to have a group of people that's going to be led by Derek Taniguchi and Heather Andrews that are going to gather to pray. And we and myself have felt a steady and growing prompting from the Lord to grow in prayer, to grow in our dependence upon the Lord, to pray to God for his transforming and healing kingdom to come in us, to bless us in the congregation, to have greater depths of faith and love towards the Lord and towards our neighbor, but also to pray for God's kingdom to be extended through us. So beginning this Sunday, a small group will be gathering during Christian Formation Hour. You can email me or anybody else for more details on that, but I would encourage you, just drop in any old Sunday at 9 o'clock and show up and pray with brothers and sisters gathered together to lean on the Lord and ask him to continue to bless this congregation. So thank you for your time and your attention. I look forward to walking with you during this new year. God bless.